Rob at Next Truck Sales. I want to introduce you to our 2015 Kenworth T660. This particular model has a PACCAR MX-13, 485 horsepower, 13-speed manual. It's got steering axle disc brakes and drive axle drum brakes. It's got 120-gallon fuel tanks, brand new Virgin Drive tires, offshore. And we've had the frame recently sandblasted and painted. If you take a look here, you'll see it's very clean. Inside steel wheels, take a note of that. And my apologies, we have disc brakes all the way around on this. So we've had the truck sandblasted and painted. So even though it's from Canada, the frame looks as good as one from Florida, and that's kind of the point here. This truck did have super singles at one point. We took them off. We put on brand new aluminum wheels, steel wheels on the inside, and brand new drive tires. It has an Airworks Climacab unit, battery powered air conditioning system. That's the condenser. And I'll take you through here on the inside. If you look in here, we've got a good storage. And if we sneak over here, you'll see the Climacab unit is inside of here. I'm not sure if it's that unit there or if it's inside of here, but we'll get a look at that when we get on the inside. Now, we've also got a bunk access door here. I'm just going to confirm. My apologies. It's a 150-gallon fuel tank on this side. Now, we've had the steering wheels polished. You'll see that to match the drives on the back, which are brand new. So we didn't want to have funny-looking, unpolished, used steer tires when we had brand new ones on the back. On the front here, we've got Hankook. They're probably 80% treads. We've got a remote grease point, and the MX-485, this is the second generation. You can tell by the hard injector fuel lines there. That's the giveaway. We've got HID headlamps, and I'll take you over to the other side. Okay, we've got a matching steer tire on this side. No oil leaks, no check engine lights. We go through these trucks top to bottom before we sell them. So you're looking at this video, you're curious, the price looks right, the truck looks nice, but you're from the US and you want to figure out, how can I buy this truck? Looks like a good deal, but I don't understand how I can look at it, how I can touch it, and how do I get it home, and how do I get the title? So first off, with COVID, it's not possible to come here. The borders are closed. But we do offer a service where we can deliver the truck over the border to a drop point in Flint, Michigan, or Niagara Falls, New York. And the way it works is we ensure that the truck has no open recalls, it meets DOT and EPA requirements. That it will. It's all Canadian trucks typically will meet the standards of US, because remember, these trucks do drive on American roads. It's not like they only drive in Canada and never go across the border. You can actually see it's got a California certified clean idle sticker on it, and this is a Canadian truck. So I'll just give you a quick look inside of here. You'll see there's some compliance stickers like this. So it says this vehicle complies with California emissions and EPA emissions. So we know that the truck will qualify to go in. We just have to make sure there's no outstanding recalls. Because this truck has a serial number 1 in it, we know that it was made in the US, and having been made in the US, there's no tax on this truck. Okay, so there's no surprise taxes or tariffs or anything like that, where when you buy the truck and you go to register it, that there's going to be a surprise tax. Give you a quick look in here. The process, assuming that we made a deal on this truck or one of our other trucks, I would send you a bill of sale with banking instructions. You're going to send me an international wire in US funds, and the money hits the bank. 3 to 4 days later, we get the truck shipped out, and about 2 weeks later after that, you pick it up in Flint, Michigan, or Niagara Falls, New York. This is a 485 PACCAR with a 336 and a 13-speed manual. So the process start to finish is about 3 weeks total. There's no control. We can't change that. It's a U.S. Customs policy. We can't change it, but that's the way it works. And we give you all the paperwork that you're going to need to get your title. We supply all of that. You don't have to know anything. We'll walk you through the process. If you look at the pricing on this truck, you'll also see that down below in the body of the advertisement, you're going to see pricing for the shipping. The shipping to go to Niagara Falls, New York is $1,000, and the pricing to go to Flint, Michigan is $1,200. That pricing includes the shipping and all the paperwork that you need in order to get your title. So that is something that you don't need to worry about. We take care of all that. We do about 3 of these a week to the States, so we've done it a lot and we know how to do it. So you don't need to worry about us not being able to do it, because we do it quite a lot. And if you're wondering why the truck is relatively cheap, it's because the Canadian dollar right now, we're in the middle of December, we're talking about a $1.27, which is actually low compared to where we were 6 months ago. 6 months ago, I think it was $1.45 at one point. So that's somewhere between a 45 to 27% discount you're getting on the truck, and that's why the trucks appear cheaper, because they are cheaper, because you're paying in a different currency. So I'll give you a good overview of this. One thing I do want to point out is that there is no refrigerator in this truck. There's a cupboard there where the fridge could go, and there's another cupboard there. You could put the fridge there. But the ones that I've seen that have the fridges, they're typically mounted in that location. Now we've got this Cool-It air conditioning, no idle. It's battery powered. Okay, and we're not going to give any guarantee on that system whatsoever, other than it's present. This does not flip up, as far as I can tell. Okay, it's there. It's battery powered. It's a 6-year-old unit, and if it works, bonus, and if it doesn't work, you'll have to get it fixed. We will give guarantee on the rest of the truck though. We're going to sell this truck. It'll be serviced. It's going to be, it'll be able to complete a regen. It's not going to have any oil leaks. It'll be DOT certified. We'll have a fresh service. We'll adjust the fifth wheel for you and make sure that it's got decent wiper blades, the washers and wipers and mirrors and all that other good stuff are working. That's part of our reconditioning process. We do that on pretty much every single truck that we sell. And in this case, on this truck, the answer is yes, that's what we're doing. We'll take you quickly through here. So it's a Canadian truck. You're going to see it says kilometers. So the larger numbers are kilometers, the smaller numbers are miles. There's no modification required to be made. This one here has 572 miles. And if we go over here on this screen, I believe I can change it pretty quickly, one way or the other. So if I do that, it's got 922,000 kilometers, or 572 miles. It's got the Kenworth navigation system. And the other thing that it does have, which is nice to look at, so that's working, is the truck, and that gives you some of the other gauges that come with this. So torque, DPF status, boost pressure, fuel economy, etc. So this is one of many. I encourage you to check out our website. It's www.nexttrucksales.com, and our telephone number is 844-489-8789 or 844-HVYTRUX.